According to the aggrieved East Legon landowners, over the past 2 days, one Clement Jato, in the company of some police officers, came to their plots of land at Mempeasem at East Legon and demolished their houses and other structures. They said the exercise was done without prior notice, and over 30 structures were either partially or completely pulled down. The affected persons showed ownership of the land and said government had released it to indigents, who then sold it to private individuals from whom they acquired the lands.
This property was leased by President Kufuor because it was a promise he made to the community, no, to the original landowners, that when he was voted into power, he will return the property to them, just as now President Kufuor is doing for the people of Nungua. Because this property was acquired by the government for a purpose. And the policy was that if the government did not use that property, land for the purpose for which it was acquired, it reverts to the original owners. So there's a publication in August 2008 that President Kufuor released the land to the original owners. That's how we wanted to buy it. And we acquired it legitimately.
To me, I have my land title certificate, and through the search, here was notified as a virgin land. It wasn't a state land. So every document that I processed went through, and I got my land title certificate. The government wanted to take back his land, and the government don't have the drawings of the land that he wanted to take. It means that giving power to this Jato, he can use it all around. You will be in your house one day and you come say this is government land, so I want you to demolish it. No court order, nothing have been shown to the property owners that this property is owned by the government.
They have called on the government to stop the operations of land guards who are operating in the name of government. At the same time, they ask for ways to enable them regularize their properties to forestall future occurrences of similar incidents.
Our concern is that the government should bring this Jato to order, because he's making the government unpopular, and he has no authority to go about demolishing people's property. In fact, when we met yesterday, we took some decisions, including defending ourselves. Now, we appeal to the government to take the necessary steps to regularize our property for us, so as to put a stop to this, unnecessary harassment.
How difficult has it been trying to regularize?
It's been difficult. In fact, I've done everything, including publication. I've gone to Ayawaso Central to find out whether this property is not located in the government. Everything. I've done publication, but still I've not been able to acquire land title. But there's a precedence. If you are all aware of race course in Accra, which originally earmarked for a stadium, what was included upon, and the government regularized the documents for them.
Authority must wake up, but we cannot sit down for our properties to be taken by just a common photocopy paper. We ask them, court order, no. The authorities, no. All what we heard, they are from the land commission, don't want to show you the paper. They will just flash it. This is what I got, and this is the command that I've receiving from the authority. So I have to do everything to demolish what we have suffered for. An old woman called me, I think yesterday he spoke on the air, and she called me this morning, said, my heart. So can we kill this woman in her room? And thinking that the government is for the people, and the people is the government. So when you kill the people, who are you going to govern?
The Member of Parliament for Ayawaso West Wogan constituency, leader Sairam Al-Hassan, visited the site to understand the issues and promised to help the landowners get their lands back.
I've spoken to the gentleman. He is meeting the leaders involved, and tomorrow they will meet the minister to have this issue resolved once and for all. Each and every one of you who has been affected, please take heart, and this issue will be resolved. You will come back to your homes and live decently once more.
Citi News has cited a letter from the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources taxing Mrs. Anok Holdings Limited, whose chief executive officer is Clement Jato, to reclaim the land for government.